Good morning. My name is Paul Chamberlain, and we are in the field hospital at Fort Myers Beach following Hurricane Ian's path. Utter destruction around us, as you see in this video, but in the middle of all this field hospital has been set up. This Florida Health unit, manufactured by Fort's Medical and operated by CDR McGuire CDR Health, was set up by a Fort's Logistics Group and is a testament to what can be done in disaster situation. So right now we are sitting in the emergency ward, a 6-bed unit, fully equipped like you would see in any emerge, with medical gas panels, monitor defibrillators, pacemakers, all the monitoring equipment that you would see at your local ER. So today we'll see the full hospital. This is the Fort's Medical gas panel station that we see throughout the hospital. We have oxygen outlets, medical air, suction controller, data ports, and outlets. This is all in a compact station capable of supplying 2 patients at a time. We're now in the stock pharmacy area, and any hospital requires a room like this to be able to dispense medication, store vital equipment, and so on. So this small hospital is even equipped with this area so that we can properly dispense medication and equipment. Welcome into the procedure room. This room is completely separated from the emergency ward so that we can do certain invasive procedures or private procedures that would not be welcoming inside the ER. It is fully equipped just like a standard room, but also is capable of doing X-ray, ultrasound, and other procedures that we wouldn't do inside the ER. We are now situated in the clean anteroom right before entering the isolation room. This is located at the end of the hospital, so we had the emerge, the procedure room, and now we're in isolation. Here in Fort Myers Beach, we've used extensively the isolation room for our COVID cases before retransferring them to Ultimate Care. This is totally negative pressure inside the room, positive in here, and we will see that that is fed from a trailer unit outside that pumps in fresh filtered air and aspirate the dirty air that is soiled with contaminants. Now let's go inside the room. We are now situated inside the isolation room, completely isolated from the outside environment. We're in a negative pressure state created by the trailer outside that we will see. Patient room is a standard patient room, except everything is sealed. Standard monitoring equipment, ventilator, and medical gas panel. And then once I would be finished in here, I would transit through the dirty anteroom and then go outside. So full isolation, really an amazing add-on to this hospital. The field hospital has a lot of personnel, visitors, and support staff. All these need a campus where they can go to the bathroom, take their showers, and live in. So the rear of the hospital has multiple bathrooms, handicap bathrooms, showers, break rooms, food service area, restrooms, as well as a workshop for the support of the hospital. So that is a whole campus that is attached to the hospital, as you can see. We can see here the water support trailer. We have a 1,200-gallon tank of fresh water, a 1,600-gallon tank of wastewater, and a 1,000-gallon tank of potable water. This is to support the hospital and have enough reserve like in an area where we are in Fort Myers where there is nothing available. We filter and desalinate our own water. This is a 1200 amp distribution panel, 120 240 volt AC, single phase, and provides power from the generator to all the modules in the hospital, including the campus. The Forts Medical UDS system is a unit that distributes medical air, oxygen, captures waste and pumps it out, and distributes fresh water to all the bathrooms and elements of the hospital. Welcome inside the technical pod where we produce medical gas for the hospital. So this hospital is totally self-sufficient. We produce our own power, we treat our own water, we fabricate oxygen with these devices. So this is a medical air compressor that provides medical air inside the unit after being filtered. And then this is an oxygen separator. The oxygen separator takes the medical air and leaves only the oxygen to be vented to the hospital. So we produce about 94 to 96% oxygen, and we constantly verify the quality of the oxygen that we produce. So there's a lot of quality control built into these machines, but they basically operate on their own. We are now in face of our MOGS 100. This unit is quite special. It produces 50 liters per minute of gaseous oxygen at 50 psi, but it can also produce oxygen for storage in bottles at 2200 psi. Over here, we have a special door that allows us to put 2 cylinders to recharge inside. So at this field hospital, we can also fill oxygen cylinders for patients, incoming ambulance, or as we've been doing here for the local population. So the MOGS unit here, quite a special system built into this hospital. We are now in front of the technical support trailer. This trailer, as its name says, supports the Florida Health isolation section, as well as provide power, air change, air conditioned air, and so on to the hospital. Everything is controlled with these panels where I can read the negative and positive pressure, voltages delivered, the controls for the generators, and all the lights that are inside the unit. The unit is also composed of 2 generators in the back for a total of 90 kilowatts that can come in an emergency to back up the hospital. As well, we have the power distribution and management up front of all the power. So really a marvel of technology. So here we see the dual generator system that backs up the hospital. On the left, we have a 30 kilowatt gen. On the right, we have a 60 kilowatt gen with 3 diesel fuel tanks with a combined capacity of 300 gallons. The generators are hooked up to a inverter switch, which will transfer power from one generator to the other in case of failure. Inside the trailer, we can see a dual bank of EPA filters. So pre-scrub, carbon, EPA, and then a bank of UVC light ensure total filtration of the incoming air injected into the hospital. Then we process that air through 2 HVAC units of 5 ton to ensure air conditioning or heat to the hospital. Furthermore, the return air that's aspirated goes through the same process minus the HVAC. So we also filter it completely before ejecting outside of the trailer. Thank you for joining me in this visit of the field hospital at Fort Myers Beach, erected after Hurricane Ian destruction.